Hi guys, I'm Romi Cortier. So if you're following me on social media, you know that I have a wedding coming up in 6 months and I wanted to share the planning process with you. So this is a beautiful little book that I put together. This book has a lot of fabric samples and I'm going to show you some of the fabric samples in person here before they're turned into tablecloths and before they're turned into pillows and things that will be in our 500-year-old Venetian ballroom. So come closer, take a look at this wonderful little book here. For the last 6 weeks, I have been shopping in downtown Los Angeles at the Fabric Mart, and I've been pulling all kinds of beautiful, beautiful fabrics here. So I've been creating color stories. I've also been doing drawings. I hope there's not too much glare on that. This here is going to be the receiving table. So right here, you see we have the receiving table that Rico and I will sit behind in the Venetian ballroom. These are the fabrics for that table. There's actually another fabric that I'm going to show you that I don't have here, but this is going to be a swag in the front. We've got red tassels. We've got a runner on top that's made of this beautiful fabric here. Here's a larger version of that. So part of why I've created this color story is that when Rico sits behind it in his red jacket, you can see how beautiful that jacket will look in combination with those colors there. Now, there's over here in this set of fabrics, we've got this beautiful turquoise. This turquoise is going to be my jacket, and this is actually the satin trim on the jacket. So imagine that as well in that environment. This kind of helps you lay this out so you get an idea of what this world is going to look like altogether. Rico and I had the pleasure of going to Venice for Christmas to secure this space that we're going to do our wedding at. Now, because it's in Venice, we can't fly back and forth every week to see how this is going to turn out. So my planning process is to create all these wonderful palettes of colors here, do some drawings, and then I've got to do my best educated guess so that when we go back to Venice and we ship all the product there, it's going to look great in the room. So that's why all of this wonderful work here is so important. So now that you've seen what our space is going to look like with our color stories, I'm going to actually pull out some of the fabrics and show you the actual fabrics themselves. Look at this gorgeous fabric. This fabric is going to be on the table that Rico and I will sit at our wedding in Venice, Italy. The room is a 500-year-old ballroom, and there's a lot of beautiful gold and copper tones in this room. So I found this beautiful velvet. It has a beautiful reflective quality to it, and I wanted you to see this before the table is actually constructed. So this is what a bolt of raw fabric looks like, and I have someone who's going to actually construct like a tablecloth for us, and then there's going to be layers of stuff on top of this. I've spent about 5 weeks in downtown Los Angeles shopping for fabrics and trims. This turned out so beautiful. This is going to be the trim on the runner for our table. Down here is 2 more little pieces that will be on our runner. Right here are the beautiful red tassels that will be a part of the receiving table. And this here is the actual fabric for the runner. So imagine, if you will, these working together like this. This runner will be sewn or trimmed with these beautiful pieces right here. And then you're going to add this in as well. So when that comes to a point, which is what's on our drawing over here, I'll show you in a second, that's how we're going to create the receiving table for all guests.